Hello, and welcome to a special variety episode of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain, and today is Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021, but that is not the puzzle we are solving. We just solved that one. But I noticed when I went to solve it that we have these two puzzles over here. The cover crossword by Andy Kravis and the holiday crossword Ring in the New by Robin Weintraub and Caitlin Reed, two constructors who I greatly enjoy. Now, the New Yorker's crosswords are all themeless. If you're not familiar with other crossword publications, typically, like in the New York Times, for example, they're sort of the golden standard. They set the rules that most other publications follow. The Sunday through Thursday puzzles are what are called themed. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at today's New York Times so you can see what I'm talking about. So today's theme for the New York Times was Martian missions, and you can see we have four phrases here: Christmas spirit, lost opportunity, morbid curiosity, and Yankee ingenuity. And those are all names of different missions to Mars. The spirit, opportunity, curiosity, and ingenuity. So that's a very classic example of a theme right there. Totally classic theme. Nice that they're all grid spanners. I just didn't think about that until just now, looking at it. But anyway, the New Yorker's puzzles are not themed. They are themeless. But these two crosswords today, I'm guessing maybe this one won't have a theme, but it just looks funky. But this one with a name like this and a title, and look, they're talking about how to do a rebus, I imagine that this one is going to have a theme. So I don't know if I'm going to do both of these puzzles in one video or if I'm going to try to do them over separate videos. I guess I'll start with this one since I have it here. And we'll play it by ear, see how long it takes me. Make sure it's centered. Oh, actually, am I going to be able to fit this all? That looks okay. All right. So let's go. A Raisin in the Blank. Lorraine Hasbury play. Couldn't tell you. Quibbles, maybe, I was going to say spats or something, but obviously not long enough for that. Celestial being in Latin. Dios is Latin for God. Shying away. Avoiding before. Not sure. Resolve as a thorny problem. Oh, is this Deus? I think it's actually that. Resolve is a thorny problem. I was like, let's say untangle or something like that, or unsnag. Cut through. Cut through, no. W, for example, was a prez. I'm not sure if we're pronouncing that with, or spelling that with an S, maybe. Shying away. That is to say, question mark. I wonder what the pun is there. There's something that you say. Engage in playful heckling. Jeer. I don't know how playful that is. Tease or something like that. Fluffy stack in a bathhouse is towels, I'm guessing. Voting Rights Campaign City of 1965. That must have been Selma. Interjection heard after a goal. Probably Ole. Kill Bill star Uma Thurman. Weed whackers for short? Question mark. Weed whackers. Oh, the DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency. Deals with, of course, weed is marijuana. Resolve as a thorny problem. Like rustle out or something like that. Is this going to be a T? Like software that's still being tested, that is in beta. Shying away. Drawing back. Good and plenty flavoring. Oh, geez. There's a candy. I remember that. I can't even possibly think of the last time I had that candy. I'm just not a candy eater at all, really. Unobtrusive spaceship on Doctor Who. TARDIS was his spaceship, wasn't it? Flavoring. Aniseed, maybe? Howard, who directed Frost Nixon. Ron Howard. Just adored. If you just adored something, you loved it. You, dug it, maybe? Yeah, drawing something, I'm guessing. That is to say, pronounce, maybe. Although double R is weird. Oh, that should be an A. There you go. Mimic Ella Fitzgerald say it's probably to scat. Natural gut flora. E. coli? Is that a natural gut flora? Blank of Hearts. Tart Thief in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Kings of Hearts? No. Blank X, online subsidiary of Hallowed English School. Oh, Eton. Oh, a Knave of Hearts, maybe? Yola Tango. Zwei is to 2, is Vier is to 4, I guess. Eins, zwei, Vier. Eins, zwei, zwei, Vier, something. Knave is like a jack. It's another old word for the Jack of Hearts. Okay. Presses for juice or for information. Squeezes. Raz. Okay. Maybe the Z. Puzzle out. Before. Upon. Maybe? Like, oh, the time is before us. The time is upon us. Quibbles. Adues, maybe? A raisin in the sea? Yeah, okay. No, not quite. It's going to be this. His head, I bet. Because the title does have a puzzle. Well, I guess. The ABCs of solving. So I wonder if what that's getting at. The name, why is it called the ABCs of solving? There are certain, what do you call it, pangram, I think I've heard, a grid that has every letter from A to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F. I don't see any Fs. G. So a raisin in the... And that looks like it's got to be upon. Puzzle out. Yeah, with crosswords like this, where it's just kind of a, obviously the main goal is to make it look like this. Look this particular way. You get these unchecked letters, which can make it tricky. Quibbles. A raisin. Yeah, I don't know. My best guess is still a do's and C, even though we know that's wrong. Let's do a check. That whole thing is just wrong. So, before. Before. So we're not up at. Up to, maybe. Quibbles. Knits, maybe. A raisin in the sun. There we go. This crossword puzzle appears on Christoph Niemann's Give us a clue. The cover of the December 27th, 2021 issue. That's not quite December 27th, 2001. There he is. Oh, it's a man at a bar. And there's like a maze as well. Okay. Lots of puzzles. Okay. So there you go. That was the cover crossword there for that issue. So now we have here a holiday crossword. A crossword toast to 2022 by Robin Weintraub and Caitlin Reed. And we do have a rebus going on here. Select rebus or the R icon on mobile in the toolbar above the grid. I don't know if you guys can see that. No, but there's just a rebus button next to the check button. And I might also be able to hit some key like no. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just click the rebus button when it comes to it. Culmination of a countdown. Like 0, maybe? Or a launch? Perhaps. Shake as a tail. Let's say wag, but no. Hill builders are ants, ant hills. Long distance vehicles, and it's some kind of pun. Unsure. Long distance vehicles. So like, what's the pun? That they are physically long vehicles, maybe, as in not vehicles designed for long distance, like a semi-truck or something, but vehicles that are themselves long. But I'm not sure. In the zone. She gives a tail. Pants that are worn before ever being put on. Pants that are worn. Oh, is this going to be like, what do they call them? Pre-stressed or something like that? Jeans where they worn as in they're worn out before you purchase them, pre-stressed. German city that's home to the Ruhr Museum. It's Essen. It's not going to be Utes, is it? Or like UTVs or something? In the zone. Now I'm guessing these circles are where we're going to put rebuses. Fashion company named for the address where it was founded. I don't know. Nooks and crannies. Lead into so fine or so shy in pop titles. He's so fine, he's so shy. In the zone. Okay. 2013 Spike Jonze movie. Was that her? No. Was that really that long ago? 2013? Apt rhyme for breeziest, maybe easiest. Mocking sarcasm, probably snark. Woof elicitor. Speak. Maybe if you tell your dog to speak, it might woof at you. Let's see. Degrees for many professors, maybe PhDs. Initials on some lotion bottles. SPF, sun protection factor. South Pacific island nation is Fiji. So, okay. Acid washed jeans, was that what it is? Been a while since the 90s. Nigerian prince, probably. Like a scam or a fisher, I guess. There you go, with a PH, as in someone trying to steal your information. A teeter-totter, or two teeter-totter. Seesaw. The Aegean, for example, is a sea. First stage of a process. Phase 1, maybe an I there, as in Roman numeral 1. Couldn't tell ya. Ask for personal details. Trips around the sun or orbits. Yeah, what is this? Is this where a rebus is going to be? Ask for personal details could be probe, maybe. Abbreviation for orbits, though. Car that has to be returned is a rental. Pry, maybe. Okay, never mind. There's no rebus here. Pry and then years. One journey around the sun for a planet is 1 year. Something washed jeans. What is this again? Definitely not going to know that. If this is not ants, but it has to be ants. Hill builders. Come on. It's ants. Shake as a tail. Yeah, still don't know. Maybe let's work down from the A and snark, maybe. ADA, the American Disability Act? Part? Given where we are right now, so to speak, declared Big Cheese for short. CEO or something, just a big important person. Madison Avenue, for example. Coy reply to, how did you know that? Is this not crannies? I mean, nooks and crannies. Yes, it is crannies. I guess I don't know what that is. The girl from Ipanema. There we go. Bossa Nova Standard. I know that one. Big Cheese for short. Ebb is to wane. Japanese dough, ? Probably is yen. Dough is in their currency. Not dough as in, a flour and water mixture. Church service traditionally held around sunset. Oh, right. I know they all the different church services in different times have different names, like Vespers and stuff like that. I don't think I know this one. Voting booth abbreviation, maybe Democrat. Declared, could be avowed. VIP for a Big Cheese, very important person. Like that. Given where we are right now. As it is, maybe. Oscillating curve in math and physics. That is a sine waves. So, all right, we need to hit this rebus. NE. Oh, NEW. So I wonder, because the title of the puzzle is Ring in the New, W. I wonder if all the answers, all the rebuses are going to have new in them. So sine waves. Evenings. Improvise in a jazz number, maybe to riff. Brand in the kitchen. State capital named for an indigenous people of the Great Plains. Jesus is long. Carson City, Nevada. A state capital. Salt Lakes. We'll have to come back to that, I think. But, yeah, here. If this is going to be new, like stone-washed jeans or something like that. UFOs, long-distance vehicles. Okay. In the zone, you're on fire. Shake as a tail. Oh, so not like a dog shaking his tail, in like detective movies, right? If someone is tailing someone, right? Oh, I've got my tail. Oh, you need to lose your tail, lose the person following you. Okay. I like both of these answers. I don't really know what we're getting at here. American Disabilities Act is the only ADA I can think of at the moment. Is there like an Asian Defense league or something. One-way street must be. Assistant district attorney. Okay, coy reply to how did you know that? ESP, I guess, as in psychic powers. Inclined to, you're prone to. Like all prime numbers greater than 2 are odd. Pushing the envelope maybe is edgy. Maybe it is just, evening. Like evening? Don't know. Even ring. What a shame. Maybe alas? State capital. I mean, if this is... sounds like it must be United States capital. I don't know why I can't think of this now. Cheyenne. Wyoming. Never mind, I can't think of it. Okay. All right, what a shame. Improvise. Maybe scat. Do we have scat now? I was thinking scat earlier, but I was like, oh no, we already used scat. But maybe that was in the other crossword, not this one. I still don't know. Bit of matter is an atom. What a shame. Maybe just oh no. Even song. Brand in the kitchen. Is it Satan? Is it possibly Satan? No, it's Saran. Spider-Man director Sam Raimi. Mortgage option for short. Refi? Like refinance your mortgage? Element of traditional Indian music is a raga. That's like sort of their version of a scale. Or like a mode, I guess. Book of Mormon book. Oh, I don't know. Is there a Book of Enos, maybe? As I recall, Gone with the Wind. Okay. Wait. Temporarily pulled from HBO Max in 2020. Maybe. If that's new. Gone with the... No. With the Wind. Gone Girl. That didn't win Best Picture, did it? Maybe. Makes cartoons. Animates. Fine with me. Okay. Responsive to. Sensitive to or something? Densely. Thickly, maybe? Densely is a weird word. Apple CEO Tim Cook. Meet me in St. Louis. It might be agreed with a handshake. Could be a truce. Attuned to is responsive to. Here's my 2 cents. I think go up could be rise. A damsel in distress. And if you are fleet of foot, you are speedy. Let's just check those crosses. Driver's licenses are indeed IDs. And ready for use as a keg is tap. So there we go. Bonfire remnant is an ash. Its right on most maps is east. Trees in an O'Neill title. Well, I don't know the answer as a point of fact, but given the crosses and the fact that we're talking about trees, must be elms. Lane in Metropolis. Lana Lane, right? Superman's lady. Rocky 3 actor. Mr. T, was he in Rocky 3? Sty sound or long? Laura Lane? Lana? Let's just stop pretending. Sty sound could be a snort. Pig snort. Yeah, I don't think it's Lana. Lois Lane. Blech. Well, surprise, surprise. Well, surprise, surprise. Something wit. Something ball. A snowball? Not sure. Clearance tag abbreviation. Hunts with on, preys on. Ski ball, maybe. I knew it. Okay, there we go. Clearance tag abbreviation, irregular, maybe. That's why it's clearance. Here we go. Cookie introduced in 1912, gotta be Oreo. Swimming spot could be a pool. Angsty music genre with roots in DC. Must be emo. I didn't know about its DC roots. Big Little Lies actress who has won multiple Teen Choice Awards. Still don't know. Rosebud, for one, is a sled. Here's a sneaky hidden proper noun. Because the first letter of every clue, as you can see, is capitalized. Sometimes they can put something as a proper noun in there, and you might not immediately notice that it's a proper noun because it's already going to be capitals. But, of course, from Citizen Kane, right, that movie, Rosebud was a sled. Part of a witch costume. Could be a hat. LSAT section, right? So we're not talking about literally a section of the test, but a section of the acronym LSAT, which stands for Law School Admission Test. So there we go. Shaylee. Well, we know this is going to be the word new. Oop, not mew. New. Middle of the road, maybe mediocre. See if we can get this one. Fiercely independent type. It's a lone wolf, I would think. So not mediocre. Driving alert, maybe 4, as in not driving a car, but driving a golf ball. Lead into present or potent. Omnipresent or omnipotent. Lead in this case just means a prefix. That's a common crossword thing. You might see lead in, or you might sometimes see opener or beginning to, and you might think, oh, a beginning to a day or something like that, like the morning, but really they're talking about a prefix for the word day, or in this case the word present or potent. Opposite of riches, idiomatically, that's rags. Rags to riches story. Someone who goes from being very poor, as in dressed in rags, to riches. Roger, who's the subject of the movie 61 Asterisk. I have no idea. Roger. No clue. Licorice flavored liqueur. There are many, and they are all gross. Surname in classic comedy. Natives of Nunavut. Must be an Inuit. Or, Inuit. Cable station for cinephiles. Turner Classic Movies, is that it? TCM? Julie, who played Catwoman on TV's Batman. If we're talking about the 60s TV show, I have absolutely no chance. Wait. Julie Newcomb? Maybe I do have a chance. Swear to. Maybe not. Brooks, who performed at the 2021 presidential inauguration. Well, it wasn't Mel Brooks. Unsure. California Congresswoman who said, "I have been adopted by the millennials and I'm enjoying every minute of it." Who would that have been? Not sure. Grand Blanc, a wine classification. No way I'm not going to know that. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'll be there. Needles? I don't know. Outdoor equipment retailer is REI, Recreational Equipment Recreational Equipment Incorporated. Joe's Place? Question mark. Are we talking about Joe as in maybe slang for coffee? Closed. Shut, maybe. I don't like needles. But this supplies, this is plural. This probably ends in S. Swear to. Comprehends. Maybe this isn't REI. Let's just get out of this section here. Shaylin, I just don't know. Breast Cancer Awareness Month must be October. Tennis great Ivan. Nope. Massachusetts Peninsula near Martha's Vineyard is Cape Cod. That's a little sticky out bit from Massachusetts that goes out into the ocean. Still don't know. Used a paring knife, maybe. Peeled. Use a paring knife to peel things. Each, like a pop. That's all be $3 a pop. It'll be $3 each. Like many wedges. What kind of wedges are we talking about? The golf club? Are we talking about wedge salads? Vehicle with a siren. An ambulance. A fire truck. Cop car, maybe. Winning serve is an ace in tennis. Like the maple leaf on Canada's flag. Well, there's only red is that maple leaf. Each maybe is just a piece. Open toe. Wedge is also a kind of sandal, isn't it? The Pied Piper. I believe pied just means like multicolored. Outmoded term for a mobile phone. Cellular, maybe? It's no use. Go blank Watchmen. Harper Lee novel. Go see the Watchmen. I don't know. What a praying mantis has 5 of. I'm guessing that's eyes. That's a little weird. Shaylin. I just don't know. Moderate. I'm guessing. Middle of the road. Yep. Go. Nope. Some saving plans. Individual retirement accounts or IRAs. Go set a watchman. Go sit a watchman. Go set a watchman. Like the Atacama vis-a-vis the Sonoran Desert. Dryer. Woodley, I'm guessing. Shaylin Woodley. Roger, I don't know. Joe's Place, comprehend. That's probably an S. Swear to. Promise to, maybe. No, doesn't fit. When Mercutio dies in Romeo and Juliet. I'm guessing this is going to be Act like 3, maybe. Maybe it's not TCM, Turner Classic Movies. Maybe it's Turner Movies Classic. Is this Newman? Swear to could be attest to. Be there. Still REI. Comprehends, gets it. Okay. I don't know. Abbreviation on some buildings. Anisette. Oops. Whoa. Lois Lane. Anisette. Licorice, the flavor is anise, is a flavor of many things. Joe's Place. It looks like egg, but I really don't get that. Roger, I don't know this person. Emergency room supplies. Closed, could be shut now. Sutures. EUG. Maybe it's not be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm there. A mug. Okay, so it is talking about coffee. Joe, Roger Maris, whoever that is, no clue. Established or something? Somebody Waters. Is this person's name? Nadine Waters. I don't know. Not sure, 100% sure about the spelling of Inuit there. There's Inuit and there's Aleut, right? Or Alouette, A-L-E-U or U-E, Aleut. I get them confused in my head. Brooks, right. Twist, 39th U.S. Vice President. Okay. Who was the 39th president? Well, Biden is 46, Trump was 45, and Obama was 44. Then before Obama was George W. Bush. He was 43. Clinton was 42. Therefore, Bush Sr. was 41. Reagan would have been 40. Carter would have been 39. So then whoever Carter's vice president was, and I'll be goddamned if I can tell you that. Okay. Taking from the deck. Dealing, maybe, or drawing, as in a deck of cards. SNL alum Kristen Wiig. I believe it's spelled like that. Slushy brand is Icy. Hair product is Gel. Twist, maybe, could be a Snarl. Could be Gnarl, like that. Yeah, I don't know. But we knew 39th. Couldn't have been Carter. I must have done my math wrong. It was, because I didn't even look at the freaking rebus. If I had, I would have obviously told you that was Spiro Theodorus Agnew, who was Nixon's first vice president before Ford, for Agnew had to resign in shame. Traditional Romanian and Israeli dances. Horas? Did they do those in Romania as well? Barely There bottoms. Booty shorts or something? Thongs? Cambodian currency? Cambodia. Not sure. Ferris of Mom. Definitely don't know. Friday and Pepper. Sergeants? Is there a Sergeant Friday? Acting monarch is a regent. Anne Ferris or Anna Ferris. Some plug-in vehicles. Teslas. That must be an I. Riel. Decoupage, for example, is a form of art. Some kind of warning. A coastal weather alert is a hurricane warning. Some printers are probably HPs, Hewlett Packards. First or foremost. First or foremost. Hang in there is to endure. The she and nevertheless she persisted. That was Elizabeth Warren, wasn't it? One of the 100 in D.C. senators. Premier, I guess. Take a piece from. Disarm. A piece is in the slang for a pistol. Or just a gun, I guess. Lil Nas X is a rapper. Architect Mies van der Rohe, maybe? Roughly half of adults, men, I'm guessing. A little bit less. I believe women are slightly more than men, population-wise. Greeting card. Marine waters is what that looks like, but let's go back to here. Grand something surname in classic comedy. Maxine Waters and Carl and like the Marx Brothers. Well, I thought that would do it. Oh, okay, here we go. Right. Brooks. Ganth? Is it Santh? What is this? I bet it's this clue right here. New Mar or something? Sarth? I just don't know. I'd have to Google that. TV's Batman. Let's just look that up. IMDb Batman. No? More title matches. Right, there's just been so many Batmans. Let's see. You know, it might be faster. Just Adam West. Not titles. Jesus. Back. IMDb. Adam West. And then known for Batman. I'm looking for whoever played Catwoman. You're on Batgirl. Julie Newmar. Okay. So it was Newmar. But it's not Sarth. Maybe Garth Brooks. Oh, geez. Garth Brooks played in the Biden's inauguration? I do not remember that. Okay, whatever. There we go. So that was it. There's the first themed New Yorker puzzle I've ever seen and solved there. Good, nice, and nothing crazy over the top. Just there's a rebus going on. So yeah, here we go. Ring in the new is kind of a pun there, because really what's happening is we're putting new in a ring. We have a little circle here that we're putting the new in. So the title is Ring in the New, and we're putting new in the ring. So I think that's just kind of a deliberate joke there by them. Of course, Ring in the New Year. We do have year right here in the clue. Stonewashed jeans. Shailene, maybe? I don't know how to say that person's name. Shailene Woodley. A One-Way Street. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Gone with the Wind. And Hurricane Warning. This is also, you'll definitely notice, a larger than normal grid. I'm guessing this is a 21 by 21, which is the Sunday size from the New York Times. And we have 18 across answers plus 1, 2, 3 black squares. So yes, that is indeed 21 tall. And we'll just have to count the downs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so it's a 21 by 21 grid. Standard Sunday-sized puzzle with a fairly straightforward, easy to understand theme. They do kind of warn you about the rebus ahead of time and also then indicate which clues are going to get it. I know anytime there's a rebus in the New York Times, people whine and complain about it. I don't mind them. I think they're fine and I think they look good. People just don't. They never seem to be prepared for them. They say, oh, I wasn't looking for it and nothing was making sense. And, you know, that's kind of how you know when there's going to be a rebus is when you keep coming across answers that you think, oh, well, it ought to be this, but there's not enough letters or something like that. It's usually how you know there's a rebus. And sometimes in the New York Times puzzles, they will indicate the squares that get the rebus, but not always. But the other thing is almost 90% of the time, if there's going to be a rebus, it's going to be on a Thursday in the New York Times. That's sort of the day that they have, the weekday that they have the most ambitious kind of out there theme, apart from Sunday. But and so, you know, you always want to be ready for a rebus on a Thursday. And they will occasionally, just to throw you off, I guess, put a rebus on a Wednesday. That doesn't happen all that often, but maybe a handful of times a year. The New York Times will put a rebus on a Wednesday, and that always throws people. But again, you just kind of got to be ready for it. Maybe as just someone who solved thousands of crosswords in his lifetime, you know, I'm always looking for a more challenging crossword just to maintain my enjoyment of it. And people that aren't good enough yet at crosswords struggle with them, but I like rebuses, and in this case, not only did they warn you right at the beginning, there's going to be a rebus, here's how to do it, they also encircled every clue, that every square that was going to get the rebus. And, once we got one and saw that it was new, then you start to think, well, is every square going to be new? And then, yes, it was. And then once you get two, and I guess at that point I could have just gone around and filled in new in all the circles, but I don't do that. But anyway, there we go. That was the two special non-standard New Yorker puzzles. What they're calling the cover crossword and the holiday crossword. Ring in the New, or New in the Ring. That'll do it for the brain. I will see you Friday for the New Yorker easy puzzle. Until then, stay safe out there. Bye.